is the most secretive place on Earth. At the center of countless alien conspiracy theories located in the Nevada desert, Area 51 is a highly classified U.S. Air Force facility. For years, its very existence was denied by the government, fueling rumors and speculation. Many believe Area 51 is where the government hides evidence of extraterrestrial life. The Roswell incident in 1947, where a supposed UFO crashed, is often linked to this mysterious base. What really goes on there? Officially, it's a testing ground for top-secret aircraft. The U-2 spy plane and the stealth bomber were developed here, but the secrecy has led to wild theories about alien technology and experiments. Area 51 has even inspired pop culture, appearing in movies like Independence Day and TV shows like The X-Files. It's become a symbol of government secrecy and the possibility of life beyond Earth. Is it just a high-tech military base, or is there something more?
The CIA.
So is there something more? But the issue is, why are they hiding? Why are they not making us, really understand what goes on right there? Because if you make things hidden from people, that is where we'll create our own conspiracy on these things. Come clean. This is what we do in this Area 51, and we are gone. That's it, guys.
Classified this text because it reveals something terrifying about Earth. It describes how the world ended before and how it will happen again. In the 1900s, a group of scientists, including Albert Einstein, were examining geological records to find evidence of sudden changes in Earth's conditions. They looked at patterns of mass extinctions and fossil records, which proved that there were cataclysms that have dramatically altered life on Earth. They came to the conclusion that pole shifts and cataclysms were cyclical and inevitable. That's when they released the terrifying information about the cycle of Earth. But before anyone could read it, it was classified by the CIA. I advise you to save this video before it gets censored. Now, why does the CIA think this book is so dangerous that they have to hide it from the public? Ever since the banning of the book in 1966, just 3 days ago, the CIA released 57 pages of the original 284-page manuscript. This has people wondering, what else are they hiding in those files? Well, most believe that the Earth is several billion years old, which is completely false, as the Earth is only about 6,000 years old. As the scientists were researching this phenomenon, they realized that all the evidence that we have on Earth could not have survived for several billion years, and at most, the Earth is 6,000 to 7,000 years old. This is also what the Bible states. So why would the CIA only release a publication if it's not part of the files? If you want to see the files, follow me, click here on More, then Photos.
Did you know that the Statue of Liberty might have a hidden, darker meaning? Stick around because this story is packed with mysterious twists and intriguing facts. And don't forget to follow our channel for more mind-blowing revelations. Some believe that the Statue of Liberty, an iconic symbol of freedom, actually represents Lucifer. Let's dive deeper into this theory. The statue's crown has 7 points, which some say symbolize the 7 deadly sins, a stark contrast to the traditional view of enlightenment and freedom. The torch she holds is another point of contention. It's widely accepted as a beacon of liberty and hope, but some argue it represents Lucifer, often called the light bearer. This interpretation suggests that the statue's light is not about freedom from oppression, but rather a more sinister kind of freedom, freedom from God. There's more. The designer of the statue, Frederick Auguste Bartholdi, was a known Freemason. Some conspiracy theorists suggest that the Masonic influence imbued the statue with hidden esoteric meanings. Could the statue be part of a Luciferian agenda that has been unfolding for centuries? This theory posits that what we celebrate as liberty might be masking an agenda that's far more complex and eerie. Is it mere coincidence, or is there a hidden truth lurking in plain sight? If you found this intriguing, make sure to follow our channel. We've got more fascinating and mysterious stories that will keep you questioning everything you thought you knew.
The darkest.
Guys, so let me know your thoughts on this theory. Is it fact or is fake? Let me know it at the comment section.
Conspiracy theories. iPhone theory. An iPhone stands for I. It is also secretly listening to your conversations. What does Siri spell backwards? Siri backwards spells iris. And if you look at the Apple logo closely, it represents the first sin.
you know Pope Francis is the last Pope, and after that it will be the Judgment Day?
So it literally ends after Pope Francis?
Yeah. And this book in the Vatican archives, right, predicted every single pope from 1143 all the way to our current pope.
Wow.
But the scary thing is after Pope Francis, the last one, it just says Judgment Day. And the creepiest thing inside St. Paul's Basilica ordering the whole inner sanctuary is a picture of every single pope, right? But what's weird is that there's only a certain amount of markers where you can put the picture. There's just one left after Pope Francis. They've always said once that last slot is filled, it will be the end of the world. He predicted the time it took to go from the first pope that he wrote about to the halfway mark was 422 years. He's saying from the middle one to the end, another 422 years will be the end of the world. If you do 422 in the middle pope, which was 1585, that year is 2027. It's even weirder. Pope John the 23rd, he said that the end of the world would happen 2,000 years plus Christ's life. So that adds up to 2027 as well. Terrifying, isn't it?
The craziest celebrity conspiracy theories. Keanu Reeves. This theory suggests that Keanu Reeves is immortal. The theory claims that he has lived through time with many identities. The first of which is King Charlemagne from 748 to 814. First of all, Charlemagne crowned his son just before dying, as though he knew he was going to die. Secondly, his burial was rushed during cold weather, which is claimed to be a clear hint that they needed to bury a body to not raise any suspicion. It is then said that in the late 19th century, the actor we now know as Keanu Reeves fell in love with his chosen profession for the first time. And here appears his second identity as Paul Mooney from 1847 to 1922. Paul Mooney was a doctor first and then an actor. It is said that Paul Mooney died of heart failure in 1922, although his body was never found. The theory also states that Keanu has never actually denied his immortality. When confronted with the accusation on his appearance on Jimmy Fallon, Keanu Reeves called out what sounds to be a modest attempt at an explanation.
Well, surely you're just a kid. All stardust, baby. I know.
So do you believe in this theory? Sophomore?
Yeah, so is this theory real? So if he's immortal or if he has lived through time, does that mean that if it's real, is he only the one who lived through time? Or are these stars that we know, these actors, the singers we know that they claim that they've also lived through time? Is it also real? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys.
3 most forbidden American locations. Number 3, Fort Knox, Kentucky. Fort Knox is the U.S. Treasury Department's bullion depository, known for storing a large portion of the nation's gold reserves, valued at over $190 billion. The facility is heavily fortified with several layers of physical security. Unauthorized access is not only a federal crime, but any attempts to breach the facility would likely result in lethal consequences. Number 2, the Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center, Virginia. This highly classified government facility is located in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. It serves as a major hub for emergency management and continuity of government operations in case of national emergencies. The facility is known for its underground bunkers and critical national defense infrastructure. Before revealing the number 1, remember to subscribe and like the video. Number 1, Bohemian Grove, California. Bohemian Grove is a private 700-acre retreat located in Monte Rio, California, used by the Bohemian Club, an exclusive all-male organization. The retreat hosts an annual summer encampment attended by influential figures from politics, business, and culture. The area is heavily guarded and access is restricted with no tolerance for unauthorized intrusions.
Let's talk about conspiracy theories. As a Welshman that is now living in the US and has lived in America for the past 6 years, I feel like I've heard far more conspiracy theories in the past 6 years than I ever did growing up back home in Wales. Like, don't get me wrong, growing up in Wales, you would hear the conspiracy theories surrounding the moon landing, surrounding 9/11, surrounding like JFK and other massive conspiracies, right? And why am I talking about it? Well, obviously the events that happened this past weekend, right, have already started capitulating online as major conspiracy theories. There are so many things surrounding the events of what happened on Saturday that it is mind-boggling. So without starting like a massive debate here or anything like that, I am literally wondering why you think conspiracy theories stem solely from the USA. Like, think about it, right? All the big ones have stemmed from here in the States. Why is that? See, growing up, the only thing that would sort of become like conspiracy theory is what happened to the Princess Diana of Wales. And that is closer to home, obviously, because she held the title of Princess of Wales, even though she wasn't actually Welsh. It was just sort of brought into our stratosphere, into our attention because of the nature surrounding it. But everything else has stemmed from the US. Why is that? Please explain to me in the comments below. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much.
So guys, I think he's making a point right there. So why is most of the conspiracy theories stemmed mainly from US, but are they cooked? Are those conspiracy theories, are they cooked up stories, or that they just stemmed from US so that it will become a make-believe? No one knows of this, but let me know your thoughts on this, guys. It's very, very important.
Why, do you know why the chickens in Costco are so cheap?
No, why?
It's because they make you walk through. And where do they put the chickens? They put them in the very, very back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens? You say, oh, I'm going to get the cheap chicken. It's easy for dinner. Then what happens? You walk all the way there. You see the sides. You see the potatoes. You see all the other groceries, all the other items just to get to the chicken. And by the time you're there, you come back around and like, oh man, maybe I should pick up this because I can't just have chicken alone. So it's almost like they've given you one piece of the puzzle, but you probably need this and this to complete it, right? They do that in stores, like every single store you go to. Usually if they're smart enough, they actually use it. Like, take a look at all of the places, the big name brands, all the biggest shopping places, they utilize it. They make you move in one direction. Like, they move all the energy in one direction.
Did the US... Wow, so I think that is a very nice idea and a smart move. It really deals with the psychic part of the brain, whereby the cheap item is placed at the back so that maybe before you even get there, you've seen a lot of products, and on your way coming, you might buy some things more. I think that is very smart strategy right there.
Really test nuclear weapons to break through the firmament? Rumors swirl around Operation Fishbowl, a series of high-altitude tests aimed at exploring the limits of the atmosphere and beyond. Conspiracy theories suggest a hidden agenda, questioning the true purpose behind these explosive experiments.
Conspiracy theorists believe in the existence of a deep state within the U.S. government that works to manipulate elections and undermine democracy.
Have you ever pondered the mysteries of the Georgia Guidestones? Located in Elbert County, Georgia, these massive granite slabs bear inscriptions in multiple languages, hinting at a new world order. The identity of the person who commissioned them remains a secret, adding to the intrigue surrounding these modern-day monoliths. Their message of population control and global governance continues to spark debates and conspiracy theories worldwide.
Did we ever talk about the Stanley Cup theory?
Stanley Cup?
You know, those cups that all the white girls carry around everywhere, right? Yeah, Stanley Cups, that's a massive trend. But you know why they got so popular?
No, why?
It's all because of this one TikTok video. This video showed a car that had caught fire, completely ablaze, right? But inside in the center console, there was a Stanley Cup. It didn't melt, wasn't damaged at all. They opened it and there were still ice cubes inside the cup, right?
Wow.
But the theory goes that this video, that viral TikTok where the woman explained everything was actually a marketing stunt. Shane Dawson even tested it out. They took a Stanley Cup, put some ice in it, and threw it into a fire pit. Within like 5 minutes, maybe 10, it started melting. The top part was really melting. The metal was getting burnt up, right? And when they opened it up, it was just water inside. So the whole thing, the whole viral moment was fake. So that video that went viral, pure marketing. And today, Stanley Cups are the most popular in America just because of that video.
So guys, you are aware, guys, all these things that we watch, the things we buy, there's a way they market their product, right? So it is simply a marketing strategy.
Cloning, a topic that sparks debates and controversies. The U.S. government's involvement in cloning people raises ethical concerns. Imagine a world where individuals can be replicated, leading to questions about identity, rights, and the essence of humanity. Should science push the boundaries of cloning further, or should we tread carefully in this realm of unprecedented possibilities?
The history you've been taught is all a big lie. Before the civilization we have today, there was another civilization that's been hidden from us. This civilization was far more advanced than us, but in a different way. They had harnessed the ability to use atmospheric energy. They incorporated it into all of their buildings and were able to create free energy for everyone at all times. They had also harnessed the power of frequencies and were able to build grand architecture by manipulating substances and moving huge rocks through vibration. Hence the Great Pyramids and many other unexplainable architectural anomalies that were created in the past. The free energy was a threat to the massive oil industry and all the profits they were able to generate from the scarcity of oil. So the owners of this industry, who were extremely powerful, created a plan to take out this civilization and wipe them from history so nobody would ever know about free energy. They destroyed all their architecture and technology. This civilization was called Tartaria.
Wow, guys. So I hope what he's saying is true. There's a lot for us to learn. There's a lot for us to discover. There are things that is hidden from us all the time. But we know that with time, we shall discover all these things. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being there. Remember, click on the like button, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.